I am confident you are going to be with your specific person by the end of the week. And the funny thing is, you think that you can lack confidence or lack faith, but that's actually impossible because in A Course in Miracles, it says the following quote, "Faithlessness is not a lack of faith, but faith in nothing." So when you feel you don't have faith or you don't have confidence in something, you are actually just confident in something else. In faithlessness, you don't lack faith, you just have faith in nothing. So right now, what are you putting your faith into? What are you putting your confidence into? And if you say, well, I'm trying to be confident I'm going to be with my specific person, or I already am with my specific person, or I'm trying to have faith that they already love me and they already want to be with me, but I just can't. That search is indefinite because you already actually have faith in the opposite. When you say, I don't have faith that my specific person loves me, what you're really saying is, I have faith that they don't love me. When you say, I have faith or I definitely am not confident, what you're really saying is you are confident that you are unconfident. Each statement or each assumption as to who you say you are is connected to who you say you are. And everything you are certain in is what you are at any moment. So the law of assumption is basically understanding that if you can never lack confidence, you just have to see where your confidence is at this current moment. So take a moment and ask yourself, what are you truly confident in your reality? And are you trying to find this confidence that is already there? Because that only ends up in a wild goose chase. You're never going to find this lack of confidence or this lack of faith because you can't lack either of those. It's kind of like the concept that you always have a goal. So whatever you're putting your confidence in is your goal. So if you're saying, I'm confident my specific person isn't going to reach out to me, or I'm confident that they don't like me or they don't want to be with me, what you're really saying is that is your goal. And trying to find your confidence leads to nowhere because you already have it. So take a moment and just ask yourself, what do you want to have confidence in? And is this making sense? Are you understanding that at this moment, you always have faith in something? In the same way, you are always manifesting. Who you say you are never changes as are in accordance to who you say you are in this moment. Your reality is always reflecting your current understanding of yourself or your belief and assumptions in yourself, other people, and everything around you. So if that never stops, you can never lack faith. Because in Neville Goddard's words, lacking faith or lacking certainty or confidence would mean that you're not conscious at all. And so if you have a consciousness, you are aware of something, and that can never be taken away from you. And if you're aware of something, you must be confident in something. So in this moment, I want you to choose a different confidence. I want you to put your faith in what you want rather than what you don't want. Because if we continue to look for faith that we feel is missing or confidence we feel is missing, we're just going to run around in a circle forever and ever, creating the same outcomes. So what do you want to be confident in this week? Do you want your specific person texting you? Do you want them to fly out to you, to reach out to you, to ask you out, to go on a date with you, to fly you out to them, or whatever? Ask yourself what you want to be confident in and then declare it. Put your faith into that and don't talk against it. When was the last time you talked against something you were truly confident in or had a lot of faith in, right? The answer is never, right? If you're faithful and confident that your name is your name, you never talk against it. You don't reply to different names. Even if you tried to respond to different names, your subconscious would automatically pick up on what you feel your name to be and would be naturally inclined to then respond to that. So it's the same in your reality. If you're assuming and have confidence that your specific person isn't going to reach out, it kind of returns to the fable in the Bible, or the story in the Bible, of the faith of a mustard seed. If you just had the faith of a mustard seed in what you want, you could move mountains. But what does the individual in that story do by the end of it? Right? They say, I'm going to have this faith of a mustard seed that this mountain's going to move. And what do? They go to sleep, they wake up, they rush to the window, and the mountain's still there. But what did they say to themselves? I knew it wouldn't move. I knew it was still going to be there. So what is this knowledge that we are taking to our specific person? Is this something, or are we keeping the knowledge of a story, of a reality, of a confidence, of a interpretation that we don't like? And if we don't like it, why do we continuously put our mind towards it? Stop searching for something that you don't lack. You do not lack confidence. You do not lack faith. You just need to take that faith, take that confidence, and put it in what you want, because you cannot serve two masters. You can't have a simultaneous confidence in two different things. That just doesn't work out. Because in A Course in Miracles as well, it states, it is impossible to place equal faith in opposite directions. And I could not agree more, because it goes on to say, when you give to sin, you take away from holiness, and what you give to holiness, you take away from sin. And think of sin and holiness as your wish fulfilled and your non-wish fulfilled. Sin is missing the mark in accordance to Neville Goddard, meaning you are not doing what you want to do or what you say you want to do. And the holiness is thus the wish fulfilled state. You've achieved what you want. Every time you take the confidence away from the sin or the lack of the wish fulfilled and you put it towards the wish fulfilled, you are fulfilling what you're meant to do, because that's why you have a desire. If you have a desire for something, it is absolutely meant to show up for you. So take that faith. Don't search for extra faith, because that's normally what we do. We try to search for the extra faith or the extra confidence or the lack thereof and put it towards our specific person. But in essence, we completely forget that all of the faith and confidence that we have is actually in something that we don't want. Thus, it seems to be invisible because we think we're entirely lacking it. So take that faith away from sin, put it towards holiness, and watch how your reality changes. And this can happen regardless of your circumstances, just like this person that I'm putting up on the screen, which basically, after 10 months of no contact, their SB called them twice, talking about how much they wanted to be with them and how much they wanted to marry them. And this seems strange and odd to have your specific person show up wanting this and desiring this. But remember, everything in your reality, including your specific person, is trying to come to you, right? Why would your specific person not want to be with you, right? That's crazy, right? It's just our confidence into the opposite as to why that idea of our specific person being with us feels crazy, right? Anything that doesn't align with our current confidence or our current faith seems wild, right? But it's just because it's not of the state that we are in at this current moment. So remember, you do not lack faith. Never say that ever again. You are not lacking faith. You're not lacking confidence. You're not lacking positivity or higher emotion or abundance, right? Because you're always abundant of something. If you say, oh my gosh, I'm lacking positivity, no, we're just in an abundance of negativity or have confidence in negativity. So start viewing everything like that, and everything is going to start working out in your favor. So again, your task is asking yourself, what are you going to be confident in this week? What are you putting your faith into? If again, as you add to holiness, you take away from sin, as you add to the wish fulfilled state, you take away from opposing ideas, take that confidence and put it in what you want. What do you want your specific person to do this week, and commit to that? And it can be absolutely anything that you want. Pick it and then comment it down below. As well as this, make sure to comment any questions, any thoughts, any ideas that you have as well. Put them down below as well. Let me know how your manifestation is going. As well as this, thank you so much for stopping by today. Thank you for liking this video. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you. Huge shout out to all my members, and I can't wait to see you in my next video tomorrow.